Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone who will be catching me tonight. It's Charito Gabuya again, coming on to you from Charito Gabuya's Facebook page. And tonight I have the honor to have as guests two ladies which I have never imagined I would meet offline. And because of this digital business, I'm very happy to say that it's not all the time that we are able to meet people offline because we are running our businesses online, right? So for tonight, would like to bring on to Charito Gabuya's stage Najwa and Caroline, right? So hello, good evening, ladies, and welcome to Charito Gabuya's page.
Hello, good evening. How are you doing today?
Good, good. And I'm excited because you both are here tonight with me.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here too. I think it's nice just to come together.
True, true. Yeah, so before I move on with my barrage of questions, it's not really a barrage, it's just three questions for these two beautiful ladies tonight. But yeah, before we move on, just a little bit of sharing about your backgrounds, please.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much again for having us. I really appreciate it. It's my pleasure
Thank
to be
you.
with you in your business
Thank
page.
you.
For who doesn't know me, my name is Najwa. I am a wife and mother. I have four children. I am originally from Middle East, Syria. I live in United States, Las Vegas, Nevada. I be doing this business now 3 years as a side hustle beside my full-time job.
Wow. It's amazing how fast time goes. My name is Carolyn. I'm here in Canada. I was born and raised in Toronto, Ontario, and then I moved to the mountains back in 2015. And I was a realtor for my entire career until I came here to this amazing business. So I spent my life pretty much Toronto and the outskirts of Toronto until I moved to the mountains, and then I found this business.
Oh, great. So, like, we all know that we are all digital business owners here, but how we jumped in and why we decided to do this business, it's a different story for every one of us, right? So, um, can you share what made you decide? There are a lot of online businesses out there, but why this particular digital business? What's in it that made you say this business is the one for me?
Yeah, for me, I always have this desire to do something online. But I always have this idea: if you want to work online or if you want to do business online, you have to have skills. You have to go to college. You have to have like a certain certificate. You have to be knowledge, enough to be able to do stuff like this online. So I never go and bother myself to look or research because as busy mom, I have like full-time job. I always used to work like 12 to 14 hours. So imagine with four kids. So when I back home, I am exhausted. I barely able to continue with my kids like dinner, homework,
Yeah,
sometimes I don't even have time to take him to like buy something from the store for their activity or for their project. That much I was like exhausted mom. So I don't really have this time to go and look or study or found something to do online. But I always have the burning desire to work from home, to have a little bit time for my kids, to be able to do something for myself as a woman, you know. So always I believe when God closed door, it's better door will open. I always believe in that.
Yeah.
So that happened when I lost my job. When I lost my job, like a lot of people was sad, right? But me, I say I believe always God have something good, you know. So I stay home for 1 whole year. If I told you was the best year for me, it was the best year for me. I stay home, I focus on my kids, I focus on my house, I focus on my family. But at the same time, I want something to keep me helped, to keep me like protective woman, protective mom, right? So
Yeah.
here I start looking for something. I say is no way, no other like a source to find something to do from home. So that's when I come across this opportunity. This business was like, lady, she inspired me so much. She was talking about this business, and she was saying, like, without 3 years, she able to buy her dream house in Canada. And she's a stay-at-home mom. And she was saying, like, this sentence, like, bring my attention very much. She was saying she finished only 12th grade of school. So that means she don't even went to college. So I say if
Yeah.
she able to do it, I'm very sure I'm able to do it. So that's encouraged me to contact with her and ask her if I'm able to do this business. I don't have no skills, no experience.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, the answer was yes, Najwa. If you're willing to learn, if you're willing to put the time, if you're willing to put a little bit effort, definitely you can do this business. And after when I see the system, like I feel that's what I was looking for, and I jumped right away. I wasn't skeptical at all. So and I always say like I'm so grateful. I'm so like lucky to have this business. I really grateful. God would put this opportunity in front of my eyes. And it was the best decision I ever take.
Wow. You know
Yes.
what? I can absolutely relate to all of that. And yet I came from a very different space in that, I was approaching 60 and I thought there was absolutely no opportunity for somebody like me who did not grow up with any of the typical space. It's not like our children who grew up in this era. I didn't have
Yeah.
any knowledge at all. But like you, Najwa, and maybe yourself, Shrito, I knew that there had to be something more out there for somebody even in my age group that didn't have the experience, that didn't have the knowledge. And I spent my whole life working in another career. But I didn't, like you, I didn't want to do the same thing. I didn't want to be putting in 16, 17-hour days. And I tell moms now something that I didn't have in my career was the time that I'll never get back. And so if had I
Yeah.
found this opportunity and this business back in the day when I began my career, everything would have been different because I would have had the time for the most critical moments in her life. And I didn't because I was working all the time. So, yes, I have found this later. I'm able to do this at my age because although I was really nervous about it, I reached out to
Mm-hmm.
somebody that inspired me so much when I saw this opportunity. And I had checked a lot of things. I had checked off all the boxes. I made sure that it met all the criteria. And you're talking about
Yeah.
someone now in their 60s, very skeptical. I thought, is this real? Like, are people really doing this? And I discovered that absolutely they are doing it and succeeding and working hard because if you have that desire for more, um, it's there for you. And faith. I have to go back to what Najwa said. I had a moment where I literally prayed, please, I need to find something that I'm going to be able to do, but I can travel to see my daughter whenever she needs me, or travel to be with other family whenever they want me there, because I don't want to miss any more years. And that's when this came along. And I'm not kidding. It was within an hour of my prayer. I call it my fall to my knees moment. I still get really emotional about it because I thought, God's not going to steer me wrong. And this came in front of me within an hour. And I knew the moment that I talked to this beautiful woman, I knew that this was something that was really possible. And she was right. She never steered me wrong. She knew I had the desire and the willingness to learn. And I think that's what you just need, the desire for change. How badly do you want something more in your life? And the fact that, we can empower others to do the same,
Yeah.
it keeps me going every single day. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. It's pretty.
Definitely. Yeah. For me, like when I started also as a skeptic, like most of us, but then it's just going through the webinars because I just thought it was awesome to just see different people on there and hear their stories, until one day I just had this aha moment with another wife who had to step up to becoming a breadwinner in their family because her husband got sick. And my husband had undergone um, kidney stones surgery for his kidney stones. And just thinking about those things, like what ifs, right? uh, and I'm not ready for it, being an immigrant and working paycheck to paycheck. For us, our family, we're not ready for any eventuality where we have to just be a one income household. So yeah, I that was an aha moment for me. So yeah, just with my StreamYard, with Carolyn's sharing that yeah, you were in your 60s when you started, and not all of us
I
are
was
really tech savvy.
59
Oh,
actually. I was 59. I was getting to 60. I'm now
yeah.
61, but
Oh,
but I was 59. Yeah.
God,
yeah.
God bless you, Caroline. God bless you.
So yeah, a lot of us, not all of us are tech savvy, social media experts, and like very much into showing ourselves in social media, right? So, what I'm just curious, what were your initial struggles or challenges when you first started, and how were you able to manage them?
Mm.
Like my challenge, I like what mentioned in the beginning, the experience. I don't have no experience,
Mm-hmm.
So probably with people have experience, maybe they will like, our training, how we start our system, we have the training. You have to follow the training like step by step. It's a video based, right? But
Yeah.
for me, because I don't have no experience, I have to repeat the video more than one time to understand,
Yeah.
which is okay. So yeah, and at the
Me
same
too.
time, like I'm trying to focus and like understand everything, because I want to be in the future good mentor for people. They will trust me. They will come with me. So I want to be understanding every single detail. For me was not rushing. It's okay if I take my time, but I want to understand, right? So that's the first challenge I challenge with this business, like just like repeating too many time. But by the time, in the beginning, because the brain is just muscle, right? Just in
Mhm.
the beginning you need to repeat it, but after that, when you are getting to it, you train in your brain. It's not going to take you the like the beginning. So that's the challenge I in the beginning in the business, like I face. Other than that, I don't face any obstacle. It was everything nice and smooth for me. I'm always like positive person. I'm not negative. That helped a lot. I try to follow whatever my mentor guide me. Even
Mhm.
sometimes I hear a lot of stuff I don't really understand it. Like be consistent, don't compare yourself to other, like show up every single day, showing up like 90% of success. All this in the beginning I don't really understand it, but they saying that I need to follow it, so I follow it, right? But after that I realize what that means, to be
Mm.
consistent, to show up, to don't compare to yourself, like every person different. That's true, that's
Mhm.
absolutely true. Every person is different, in the end, like be yourself.
Yeah.
So that's my message. That's myself when I get into this business. I don't count myself really have any obstacle, any like challenges, like barely have any challenges.
Oh, Najwa, you're so beautiful. I love that because you really do
Yeah.
approach life that way. Meeting you, I had the opportunity at our convention to
Yeah.
really meet you and feel your energy, and it was a really, really blessed experience because you are that. You exude that beauty and that positivity, and I think that certainly helps. I also, for different reasons, I did have struggles, and I still, today, and again, why I'm so thankful for the system and the training. What a lot of people don't know is I got a head injury back just a year prior to starting the
Oh,
business. And so my memory and the ability to retain information was really, really difficult. I got a severe concussion, and I was laid up for months. And for me, the ability to go back at any time and replay and relook at the training, have those videos handy, has made all the difference in the world. And then add to that the kind of community support that I've had every step of the way. It's made it, it's been a blessing. It's made it so possible because that combination of support and encouragement, and be able to go back over it at any time. It's not just because I'm in my 60s. It's also because I had the struggle of that brain injury. And that was a new experience for me. And this training allows me to continue to go back anytime that I need it. Or if somebody asks me for help now, I'm able to go back and find that for them. So those were the challenges, but I'm guided every step of the way, even with that challenge.
yeah. For me, yeah, I think this community is really amazing because unlike you ladies, I would admit my mindset has been the biggest challenge for me. It's always I'm always on a roller coaster ride, and most especially that I like there are days when my job is a bit stressful for me, so it affects like my other other aspects of me. So yeah, I am just really very grateful have being in this community because people here just are able to pick me up every time and encourage me, inspire me. It's beautiful, and yeah, with consistency, I just learned that even on bad days, I need to show up because I have followers. My page is my store, and like any other maybe an offline store, when the owner is having a bad day, they still show up, right? No excuses.
That's the amazing our system, the community. I don't
Oh
think
my goodness.
you can like found this in any other business.
No,
The
no.
community, the support. You always like have people willing to like answer, help. That's something like it's not easy. Something amazing. You cannot find it anywhere.
I agree. I think that's probably the most, it's not the most inspiring thing, but it certainly is for
Yeah,
me. And I'll share briefly. I don't want to take too much of your time. As you both know, I'm not in my home community right now.
yeah.
And I had no idea when I prayed for an answer that answer would provide me the ability to travel anywhere. And we happen to be in a different province right now because my partner has been ill and we were not able to get treatment where we lived.
Hmm.
And it was life-saving treatment. And because, thanks to God, I'm so grateful, we not only were able to come to a different province, which is where we are right now. We're in Toronto, where I was born and raised, but we live in the mountains in the Okanagan, British Columbia. But because of this business, I'm able to be here, still go to the hospital with him, still go for treatments, and be able to have my business running at the same time. And where would I have had a chance to do that? I certainly couldn't have done that in my real estate career. I had to be where my clients were. But now, being in this system, I can be anywhere in the world. And to have his treatment and be able to do this is a huge thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is a
definitely.
blessing. Nobody realize this blessing except the people they are in it. You
Yeah.
know, it
Agreed.
is
Yeah,
it is big blessing.
Yeah. Very true.
Yeah.
yeah. I think Carolyn touched this question already, but I'm sure you would have some other answer for this, an additional one. But yeah, before I let you go, just one more question. What were come on, my laptop is not.
You're still, just so that you know, I can see that you're still going, you're still live. So you're okay at this end, right, Najwa? Can
Yeah.
you see that
Yes,
you're
yeah,
okay?
you're still alive. Yeah.
You
Yeah,
are good.
my laptop is hanging on me, so my questions aren't coming up every time I click them. So yeah, going on to the last question. How did this business impact you personally and your family's life?
Oh, that business is amazing for me and for my family. I always say it, and I can share it here too. Like I be in USA 19 years now. I am from Syria. I was able to go to Syria one time in my life since I be here in USA. Why? Because was going to Syria, traveling to Syria as a like a family is very expensive, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I went one time and was in the credit card, you know, because we're not able to go because we just working as an employee, me and my husband, right? So we don't have the extra income to go every year or every 2 years, you know. But since I be in this business, you know, this year I travel 4 times and I'm going for the fifth time for the Christmas.
Oh, God bless you.
So this
How
is
amazing is that?
so this is dream come true, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I love traveling, you know. I am kind of mom. I like to show my kids like different cultural, different like country, you know, to
Mm-hmm.
learn to be knowledge from different, you know. But with employee with paycheck to paycheck, how you gonna do that? It's impossible, you
Yeah.
know. But with this business, like, you know, thank God, you know, I always thank myself too, and thank this system, thank this business, you know. I'm
Mm-hmm.
able now to go and travel, you know. So really really like impact me in so many way. Even on my personal growth, I see big different, big change on myself, you know. I am now like more stronger, more confident. Like I believe in myself. I see myself now. I am beautiful woman, you know. So
Yeah.
so it is like impact me on so many way. I really, you know, grateful. Like I can't thank God enough for this opportunity for this business. Yes.
Wow. Yeah. And oh, Najwa, that's amazing. 4 times. That's just phenomenal. And I'm going to hand it to Sharito only because I have touched on the fact that that we are here for medical reasons that I'm able to travel. So I would say that that is a huge part of what this is doing for my family and for our lives. But I also want to touch on the fact that it was Najwa touched on something that really touched my heart. And I think that it's the self growth that I continue to go through in
Yeah.
this. I had no idea. Now, I was told by the woman that I reached out to, she said, I think the thing you will be most amazed about is your own internal growth.
Yeah.
And I thought, yeah, I've done all the courses. I've been a realtor for 30 years. I know it all. Wow. I am still embracing change every day because of this. So I eat more chocolate more.
We'll have to have a live about that chocolate.
I eat more
We'll have
chocolate.
dedicated for
But you
chocolate.
don't know because you see me from here up. So I can eat as much chocolate as I want.
Yeah, you are beautiful, Caroline. I see you in person. You are beautiful.
Thank you.
True, true.
Oh,
Yeah, so again, thank you so much, ladies, for sharing your time with me today. I
mm.
am so grateful, and I'm happy that we are able to go through with this. To be honest, folks, I messed up our schedules, but it all turned out very good. So I'm very happy with this interview right now. So yeah, before I let you go, um, I just would like you to ask for a short message to those who would be watching us on replay and who might be wondering still about the authenticity of this business, or if this business is something they could start for themselves. How are they going to just start looking into it?
Najwa, you have the essence of this. I'm going to hand this one completely over to you because you
For
just
me, my message for anyone, really need a change in their life, really want the time to spend with their children, really they want to travel more, to go see their family more, if you want to like an extra income, if you have full-time job, it's a good idea to have backup plan B. Ask me, that was me. When I lost my job, I was so regretted. How come I don't have backup plan? So if you really this person looking to change, definitely this business is the right place. Don't be like too much skeptical. Like we be in this business like a long time, and we are showing up every single day, and our community like every single day is growing, and we are like all over, like a global, from all over, like the world. We have Filipino, we have Middle East, we have American, we have like all over, so
Australia, it's
yeah,
everywhere.
yeah, we have 40 branches, right? Yeah, 40 branches.
Wow. Yeah,
Yeah.
we do.
I mean, we are like global, like legal business, amazing system. So don't let this opportunity pass by without like checking it. You're not losing anything. You have 30-day risk free. Contact with anyone like they are inspired you. And check this business. Try it. Go for it. Trust me, it's the right place.
Exactly what Najwa said. There you go.
There you go.
Exactly
Thank
what
you
she
so
said.
much. Thank you so much, ladies. Thank you for your time. I know you're both busy, but then you still spared a bit of your time to be with me tonight. So thank you, thank you. And
Thank
for
you.
all those who will be watching this, message any one of us. We would be very much be eager to help you, answer your questions, and guide you along the way. So again, thank you, and you all have a great evening, night, morning, wherever you are from the world. So
Thank you
yeah,
for having
thank
us. Thank
you.
you.
Thank
Bye
you.
for now.
Have a good night.
God bless.